It's like, I don't know, it's going on 7 a.m., but I got a message from this guy about 5:30 that he's on his way from Plattsburgh. I haven't even had my coffee yet, but obviously he's excited, so he should be pulling up with a trailer soon. I'm assuming, but I'm not even ready, so let's wait for him to get here and check out this bike.
1 hour later.
He is on his way. The Busa is out front, and it's looking good, and I keep second guessing myself, but what do you do, right? Hopefully this GSXR is nice, but it's ready to go. I haven't did a cold start on it yet, so we'll let him do that when he gets here. So he is about 2 minutes away, and man, I'm telling you, I'm looking over here at the Hayabusa going, what am I doing? Let's hope I'm making the right decision. Whew. It's early in the morning, 8:30. 8:30, he drove all the way from Plattsburgh, a little over 3 hours away. So hopefully it's nice. Stay right there, I'll be right back. Watch he doesn't bottom out there. There she goes. There she goes.
Here she is, and it looks good, right, guys? Has a, tried to take a sticker off the back and left the residue. I got to get that off, but it's a very clean bike. It needs a back tire for sure. Front tire is fine, however, it's very low on air pressure, so we're gonna go put some air in this thing and take this on its first real voyage. And we're gonna go slow because the back tire is a little bit sketchy. So I got to be careful with this front tire, because I can tell you right now she's soft. I can tell by the feel of it. Very dangerous. This did have a wander when I first took it down. Dampener needed a little greasing on the ball fittings and a little service. I have a feeling the back tire needs air too. Front definitely needs air. Definitely won't be throwing this into any twisties without crashing. It's that low. So we'll get over here and get some air in this thing. Hopefully it works. Yeah, that's exactly the problem. Definitely air. Sure. Yeah, there's hardly any air in that. There we go. So we got that back up where it should be. Should be 42 back here. And we are way off. Way off. Cold. Another cold day in upstate New York. Let's go check this thing out. That's a little better. It's a lot better, actually. Oh yeah, cold tires, but that's what I miss. I miss this class. I do. 750 class, such a good class. Handles like a 600. Extra horsepower, extra torque. It's funny because it's so light. I get the, you know, people get the impression that they're so blistering fast because they're so light. They're light. It is a light bike. It's very maneuverable, of course. You can just tell when you get on the Hayabusa from this, it's just totally different because you touch the throttle on the Hayabusa and you're gone. This, you gotta twist it. And we're not doing any high speeds today, guys. Not with that back tire. We literally have cords showing, and honestly, I don't recommend riding a bike with cords showing. But believe it or not, your tires are thicker than you think, even once the cords are showing. But it's just not recommended. It's not safe. Very cold, yucky day again. But we'll go up here and try to get some pictures. Okay, this is a K6 GSXR750. When I initially first thought it was a K7, but it's a K6, and it's in pretty good shape. It's a really clean bike that's in really good shape. It's got a little crack in the front right here. I'm going to show you. Right there, a little tape over it. But we're changing that. We're putting all new fairings on. The side fairings are nice. The back's nice. The tank is impeccable. Tank looks like brand spanking new. The frame, obviously the bike has never been down. There's no signs of damage anywheres on this bike, anywhere. It appears to have a brand new full Hindle performance exhaust system on it. It had a sticker on here. I went to pull it off and I found all this residue. So little gooby gone, and that'll be gone there. This is going to be a very good track project. I don't have the solo seat, but like I said, I have a whole new fairing kit I just ordered for this bike by a pretty cool company. I'll give you guys that when that video comes out. And we might also have another company that might step up to the plate to do a comparison between aftermarket fairings, which will be really cool. It's got a nice undertail. Everything's in good shape. Wheels are in good shape. The frame is in excellent shape. The engine is nice and clean. You can eat off it. So other than some general maintenance, it's all set to rock and roll. And I'm really, really digging this bike. The guy I got this from was supposed to be sending me a brand new back tire that he bought for the bike, but it wasn't here yet. So he's supposed to ship that to me. Seating height, I am 6 foot tall. Position on this bike, everything's factory set up. It hasn't been lowered or nothing. I'm flat footed with slight bends to the knees. Sitting on this bike, I'm about 240 pounds, and this bike is very flickable, of course, to me. But the riding position, of course, is race. I've had racier, but it is a nice position if you like these positions like I do. I actually like long rides on sport bikes. I like the position. I don't like to slouch on a bike. So these are actually more comfortable for me, but everything works. I'm going to hit the starter on this and watch this thing take off. It's that quick. There's no hesitation. 15,050 miles on it, and clutch engage is nice. It's shifting nice, but we'll probably do a new clutch too. Of course, OEM Suzuki, and these new fairings that are coming are really going to make this bike pop. It's going to be the bike's going to look brand new when we're done, and I think that's cool. That's cool, in the words of Leon Phelps. So we're not going far, but I want to get a little feel for it. Make sure it's going to be. Front tire seems to be balanced good. I'm going to take my hands off the wheel slowly, make sure we don't get any death wobble. Oh, we're good. We're good. Nice. Okay. It's got a nice Pirelli up front. Very nice Pirelli up front, as a matter of fact. Yeah, it runs good. I mean, it runs like a Gixxer should. I wasn't expecting blistering fast. I mean, listen, to a lot of guys, this is blistering fast. This is a fast bike to a lot of guys. I get it. But there's a big difference between this, and this is a lot more manageable than the Hayabusa. That pulls high, you know. We got a nice high red line, and but definitely not a I don't know. On a racetrack, it's probably great in high RPMs or anything, you know, but after coming off such a monster of a machine, it does handle nice though. After coming off such a monster of a machine, this is just, it's like, man. I love the handling. It's fun, but it's not a handful. My body's becoming numb right now. Now, get me wrong, these bikes are rated at about 150 horsepower, and about 125 of that's going to the rear wheel. And to put that in perspective, the new R9 that they're just releasing right now, Yamaha's Pinnacle R9, which is a joke. Something's going on. I think they're marketing to the trendies now. That bike is 117 horsepower R9 that they're saying is like the pinnacle sport bike now and track machine, and no, it's not. It's not. You got all the driver aids with it too, which really, if you want to learn how to ride a motorcycle, we don't use driver aids, because that's the opposite of learning how to ride a motorcycle. That's the motorcycle telling you what you're going to do. Oh yeah. She comes up nice with the roll-ons. That's a nice little power wheelie, just feeling it out.
There you have it, and that's it in a nutshell. We are back inside the work area, and yeah, that's it. Looks pretty good, right, guys? Still needs a good detailing, but let me show you these cords on this tire. You ready? Ooh, yeah, somebody had some fun. It's like a zipper. You know what I mean? It's like a zipper running down through the. Oh yeah, but I'm not too worried right now to get it to go get air. I don't recommend you do it. I would never recommend it, but I've been on bikes like this before, and there's a lot more thickness there than you think. But man, if that ever happens to you guys, just put a new tire on it. Don't play with your life.
Whatever, I'll do what I want.
But look at this. There we go. So I got some of that front wheel cleaned up. Still got to get a little bit more cleaned up, but brakes are all fantastic. It runs fantastic. The tank is impeccable. There's not a scratch on the tank. Fairings are very nice. There's no scrapes or anything like that. Like I said, there's a crack in the front. It looks like they hit something in a garage or something. It's an odd spot to have a brake right there. Definitely not from tip over or anything else. It almost looks like they caught on the lip to this and it snapped back is what it looks like to me. Definitely this bike has not been laid down. There's no signs or indications of any rash anywhere, including on the rear of the swing arms, anything like that. Lots of life left in that chain, like I said, and now I can clean it up again now that I got all the stuffs, the grease and oil slung off of it. But got a nice seat cover on it too. Comfortable. No rust inside the tank. Everything's nice in the cockpit area, nice and tidy, nice and clean. It's got a nice windscreen on it. I'm impressed. What I'm really impressed with is hopefully this front tire holds air, and it's just been sitting, because that's a nice Pirelli front tire. It's very sure-footed. Even in the cold, it was sure-footed. And so was this, of course, this tire that's on it. But I'm not going to get into it until we get a new tire on it. We're going to order a lot of parts for this, probably a lot of carbon, but I do have to get some graphics for the new fairings that are coming, because it doesn't come with the GSXR on it or the Suzuki. However, we may keep the bottom belly pan part that says Suzuki on this one, because the other one's in black also, and this one already says Suzuki, and there's not a mark on it. I mean, there's not a mark on them. These fairings are really nice, with the exception of that crack on the upper. If I was a big yellow and black fan, I'd just change the upper and throw a carbon fiber upper cowl on it, but I'm not going to do that. We're gonna totally change the color and transform this. This is going to be a really, really cool bike. And look at this exhaust. When I say it's brand new, guys, that's a brand new Hindle. Look at the sticker is still on. This hasn't been taken off the bracket yet. That is a brand new system. Let me get up in here in the head. It's a brand new system, guys. Yeah, you don't get better than that, right? So that is cool. Oil change, maintenance, and I'm gonna be back. We're gonna run this thing. We're gonna open it up. We're gonna see what it's got. I've never had a K6 or K7 Gixxer. Every year, just about every year, but a brand new one, and a K6 or K7. So I don't know. But from what I hear, these are the years to have. I think they can put down about 132 rear horsepower at the wheel, real horsepower. At the engine, I think they're right in the 150 range. But when you get a proper tune on them, they're putting down some pretty good numbers for the size of the bike at the rear wheel. Nice and light, should be a wheelie machine. So hit that like button, share, subscribe, and as always, remember to keep at least one wheel to the road. Thanks, guys.
almost didn't do the trade because of it. And I think it was a combination of air in the tire and the steering